Opening thoughts on tonight's game, Coach, just so we can get that captured.
Yeah, I think it was. There's two good teams playing out there tonight, and both, had spells in the game. I thought that we had a lot of the ball and we had a lot of the territory. But I also think Nashville are a good team, and I think they defended very well. I think that they sat back quite deep. They played with a back five, and they made it difficult for us to get in behind. So in a situation like that, you need to have a little bit more, maybe 1v1s, a little bit more taking risks, a bit more shooting from outside the box. And then also if you get 50-50 calls, they need to go your way. And unfortunately this season that hasn't happened yet. We've had a lot that have gone against us, red cards and things like that. But tonight we could have had a penalty, and I feel we should have. And that's the type of thing in a game like that, when the other team's very deep, that's what makes a difference. And when that happens, you need to get the decision, and then the game can maybe open up if you score that chance. So that is really how I see the game. Our effort was good, our possession was good, our build-out play was good, but in the final third it wasn't good enough, and that's where we're going to have to make sure we improve. But again, played against a team that did defend well and made it difficult.
Coach, you've yet to concede a goal at home this season, so the defense is continuing to be stellar, but only scored 2 goals. You mentioned the offense struggling. Is it a matter of just getting your personnel back healthy in Eugene and Ilya, or are there some other troubling trends that you see?
Well, there's no doubt that guys like that can help, but we've got a lot of goal scorers on the field, and so there isn't. It's not like we're not attacking. It's not like we don't have goal scorers out there. It's not like we're not working on that. Those are really the key parts of our game that we work on over and over. And sometimes the game's a little bit cruel in the fact that you can dominate parts of the game or even most of the game and not get that goal. And I think early in the season at home we've struggled a little bit for goals. We've played well, but we've not put the ball in the back of the net enough, and that's something that we have to improve upon. At the end of the day, it's very good that we're defending well. It's amazing to have had as many clean sheets as we have in a row, especially considering we're not in any way sitting back. We're getting out, we're getting at teams, we're giving it a go, and we're playing some exciting stuff, but we've just not had a little bit of that luck in front of goal. And sometimes if it goes, the longer and longer it goes into the game without scoring, the more the other team has something to hold on to, and then it gives them, and then it's even harder to break them down. So that's been the case in a few of these games. So we need to improve. There's no question about it. We're hardly even giving up any chances, but we need to make sure we're creating more and scoring ourselves.
And a couple guys that haven't played heavy minutes this season, Kim and Lucas, were in your starting 11. What did you see from those guys tonight?
Yeah, I think Lucas has played well both games. He's been solid, and Kim, I thought, showed good creativity and was getting on the ball, getting on the turn. That was his first game for us, so probably he needs a little bit of rhythm, but I thought he linked the play pretty well. Obviously there wasn't a lot of space behind them because they were playing so deep that maybe he couldn't get that final pass the way he would have liked to, but I thought they both did well.
This was the first of 3 games in a week, one of those stretches again. I asked last week at the Open Cup game about how you might manage next week with it being the same opponent both games.
Yeah.
Now that you've gotten through this game, how do you think that might go next week?
Yeah, there maybe be a couple of changes. I think for the Wednesday game, most players will have recovered by then because there's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday leading into that game. So the big thing would be looking at what to do for the Saturday game. Obviously, it's a very short turnaround at that point, but we've got a good squad. We've got players who can come in, who can do a good job, and so probably come that game we'll make some adjustments. But for right now, it's just going to be a case of focusing on Wednesday night and putting together a good performance and doing everything we can to get the win and get into the next round of the Open Cup.
With the short turnaround, did you guys get the Monday off?
No, I don't think we've only got like a couple of days to prepare. So yeah. Did one of them ask you that? Ask me that?
And in the near future, you'll be losing the Neil Hackshaw, who's had a pretty outstanding season to international duty. What are kind of your plans to fill in that kind of left center back spot right there?
Yeah, I think we've got a few options. Obviously, I think he's in the provisional squad. I don't know if he's in the final squad yet. I'm not sure if that's been named, but there is a chance that he will be. So yeah, we'll have to make some adjustments. He's a great player and done really well for us. So when that time comes, we'll have to look at our options. But I'm sure we'll come up with something good.
Tyler, just your thoughts on yet another home shutout, fifth in as many league games this year, sixth, if you count Open Cup action last week. Just talk about the collective effort defensively you guys have been putting in, especially here at home over the last month.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, we can't lose games if we get a shutout, then that's always good. But I think, like Martin was saying, it's a little frustrating to keep going and getting no points up on the board. So we definitely need to improve in that aspect as a team. But we did our job to get a shutout, so that's a good result. I mean, it's better than losing. So as long as we don't lose, then we'll keep continuing to get better as a team, scoring and putting the ball in the back of the net. So we just got to keep that base. Now we got to build on that.
What's it like kind of always playing alongside a teammate in Kenny Walker that you're familiar with even prior to this season? How good of a rapport have you guys developed?
No, it's been good. We had several guys come from Cincinnati. That's been nice to keep that rapport going. And I've played with other guys before, like Carl. We met in San Francisco and played against a lot of the players in my career. So we know each other from past and stuff. So it's been good having Kenny, and because we worked together before. So that always is nice to have that already relationship going. But I mean, I've had good relationships with Nico and Kim and other guys that play those positions. So we have a very good squad. So it doesn't really matter who you put in there.
And is the approach among you and your fellow midfielders, is it kind of evolving at all, given that the offense has been a little bit stagnant? Are you guys just kind of still trying to play your same game, or maybe looking forward a little bit more? Yeah,
we definitely want to continue to build on that, to push forward and everything, and defensively behind the ball to push higher and get our backs to push us higher. So, I mean, especially when we're building, so we can get higher. And if we do turn over the ball, we're in good high positions to win the ball back right away. That's what we're working on, and we want to continue to always try to get on the turn and feed our number 10s and 9s and make more things happen. So we're always looking to continue to build and gain the rapport between us and the 10s and Dane up there and whoever's up there. So that's definitely something we're building on, and I think we're making some progress, but obviously we have some more to go with not putting the ball in the back of the net.
How comforting is it to know that you have Patty, Lynette, and Paschal back there behind you, cleaning up a lot of, basically anything that's come through today? They just was good team defense back there between the three of them out. Is it make it easier for you as a midfielder in that case?
Yeah, no, definitely. It makes it easier. We have like 100% faith that they're going to win the ball. So it's now up to us to win the second ball. So now our mindset goes from, if it goes over us, we turn and try to get in the best position to get in a good spot or win wherever they head it. So it's definitely nice to know that you have those guys behind us that are always going to win the ball, and we just look to pick up the seconds.
As a newcomer to the city, have you kind of embraced the racing culture at all? And what are your thoughts on the new kid?
No, it's awesome. I mean, before I came here, I honestly didn't know too much that like how big it actually was here. So that was cool to see. We went to the track the other day and got to be involved with it, talk to some of the drivers, watch a couple of them race and stuff like that. So that was really cool, and just seeing all the hype about it and the kit and how much. I mean, I think it's awesome. Like it's really cool. I wish they were kind of our kits the whole year. Yeah, I like them a lot, so I wouldn't mind that. But no, it's really cool to see the whole city and I mean the nation and kind of embrace it.
You got a busy week against Pittsburgh coming up with 2 games, starting with the Open Cup on Wednesdays. Talk about how you embrace the Open Cup as a player, the opportunity not to look ahead at all, but knowing that if you get past this round, you get the chance to square off against an MLS team, and if that's any extra motivation heading into Wednesday, or if just advancing in the Cup is enough for you guys.
Yeah, to me, I mean, it's cool to play against the MLS team, but honestly, it's a cup game, and it's different from any other regular season game. Like it's win or lose, or you go home. So it's that feeling. I love that feeling of it. This game, like, you have to show up. So it's a different mindset. No matter what it takes, you do everything to win the game. So we're not looking at who we could possibly play next. I mean, it's another opponent, but we're kind of embracing the challenge, and you get the opportunity to move on, and the other team's done. So that's always the best feeling.
Tyler, when you guys are facing a back five system like you guys were tonight, what adjustments are you making throughout the game to try and break that down and beat that back line?
So we're trying to pull them out, try to find our 10s in the middle to get on the turn, to pull the center backs out, then to try to find runs in behind, or little flicks in behind to Dane or one of the other 10s making runs off of them. It's tough. I mean, we play a 5 in the back pretty much, so it's tough to break down. So that's something we got to work on, and I mean, since we play it, we kind of know what works against us. So that's just something we got to continue to work on.
Other questions? Thank you, T. Appreciate it.